the Tour de Sol, which has just rolled into downtown Philadelphia this afternoon. There's a whole fleet of vehicles showing off their use of alternative fuel and energy. There are cars running on solar power, batteries, biodiesel, and hybrids using a gas and electric motor to get where they want to go. The competitors include big companies, individuals, and teams from high schools and colleges around the country. You'll find battery-powered scooters, motorbikes, and some that are in a class of their own. Serena is a high school student from Maine. She and her classmates drove down in an all-electric vehicle called the Revolution Ride, so they never have to stop and get gas.
Okay. This unit right here is the main contactor, and when you flip the key up there are two magnets in here that go together, and they connect the battery pack to the motor, which creates the current that runs the motor.
This is what you see on the side of people's houses?
Yeah, this is what you see on people's houses, and around the other side where, like, usually someone would pump fuel in, we have a meter, and we just plug it in.
Coming from a small island off the coast of Maine, they also got a fresh perspective in this urban setting of the importance of lowering emissions.
We got to learn anything from changing a tire to, like, the dynamics of solar panels.
Yeah, I'm certainly thinking when I'm driving in my car how, bad this is. I mean, what we do a lot is carpool. We ride with other people, and, it's a lot better than every single person driving a car. That amount of fossil fuels or pollution going into the air does a lot. And when you see cities like this and all these cars going by, it's terrible for the air.
Sometimes Scott doesn't have to pay for the fuel he uses to run his team's car. He may just have to strain out a few French fries. He's here from Vermont with the Grease Car. They've taken a 2002 Volkswagen Golf diesel and converted it to run on straight vegetable oil. So here's how he fills up.
I go to restaurants in my area and I ask them for their waste oil that they're about to throw away, and usually they have to pay to have it taken away. And we take that oil and we filter it, we heat it up and filter it and pump it into the car. Actually, we have equipment to be able to back up to a dumpster at a restaurant and just suck it right out of the dumpster, filter it as it goes into the vehicle, and be on your way. All diesel engines are capable of running vegetable oil, which is a little known fact. Although they don't do very well with it because it's much thicker than diesel is. So by raising the temperature of the vegetable oil, we reduce the viscosity. This is a vegetable oil fuel filter, and we have a water jacket around here which preheats the vegetable oil up to about 180 degrees. The emissions are primarily comprised of carbon dioxide and water, but because carbon dioxide and water are used by the plants that created the vegetable oil in the first place, the important part to know is that it's a renewable cycle. So there isn't a lot of new components being introduced to the environment that already weren't a part of it.
There are even some drivers of the future checking out the cars of the future.
It's different. Why? Because it's made out of electric and gas. Because the other cars is not made out of electric and gas. It's just made out of gas. Maybe in the future when I get a little older, I might buy a car something like this.